Tonight in Your Best Life, it's National Coming Out Day. People all over the world, or at least all over the United States rather, are coming out. Those people who are gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender are sharing it with their families. One hilarious take on coming out is a movie called Dirty Laundry. It's by Hollywood director Maurice Jamal, and he's an actor, director, writer, filmmaker, and someone who made the decision to come out some time ago. Joining us on Skype is my buddy Maurice Jamal. Maurice, thanks so much for joining us. How are you?
I'm great, my man. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here.
Sure thing, sure thing. And obviously Dirty Laundry was a funny way to talk about a very serious issue, and that's coming out. But what's important? Why is it important for people to embrace those who decide to make this decision to embrace their identity?
Well, you know, for coming out, especially for African Americans in many communities of color, coming out, while it's a personal decision, is something that also involves your family and your friends, the college that you went to, or the church where you may sit in the pews every Sunday. So having the support and the love of people in your life truly makes a difference for a lot of gay African Americans. I know it did for me. Coming out wasn't easy. My mom and I didn't talk for about 6 months, but that was some years ago. And day by day, things got better and better. And I can say this, being out isn't always easy, but the benefits and the joy of living your life and being able to do so freely far outweigh any challenges that I had once when I was younger.
I know a lot of young African Americans are saying one of the things at National Coming Out Day, it's trending on Twitter, and we've seen people having coming out stories. There was a show on MTV called Coming Out Stories as well. And especially in the African American community, that's something that's taboo. Does it help having people that have already come out to reach back in the community and help those younger ones who may be having conflict?
It makes such a difference, Rahman. I mean, it's taboo only because it's either new or people aren't talking about it. So the more people that come out, you help individuals who are thinking about it or who are in the process or who are just having difficulties. I know I've met people who are in their 40s and 50s who told me that they use, say, for instance, Dirty Laundry as a way to slowly begin to get their family to talk about a subject that for them, they didn't realize applied to members of their family. So it definitely makes a difference.
Now, and I want to talk about Dirty Laundry. Great movie. It kept us laughing. We were just talking about it in the press room and saying it was just a funny movie. So first of all, congratulations on all the success that it came out in 2006. Right?
2007.
2007. I remember seeing it at the American Black Film Festival down in Miami when it premiered and won awards there. But everybody was talking about it. How did you come up with that idea to tell the story in such a funny way?
You know, I was writing two different scripts, honestly, at the same time. I was writing this black family, sort of, you know, all-American comedy. And then I was writing this gay love story about a black man living in New York. And it struck me, why am I writing these two different films when they can sort of all be together? So that's really sort of how the story came about. And then it just grew and grew. LORETTA DEVINE got a hold of the script. I ended up meeting her perchance in Los Angeles on a trip, and she read the script. She absolutely loved it and was the first person to sign on and said that she knew that this was a story that we needed to tell and a story that our families needed to see. So that's kind of how it started. Once you got LORETTA DEVINE, you know,
everybody else coming on board. Yeah. And ROCKMOND DUNBAR, classic. It was really amazing. What's next for you? I know you are very active. We showed earlier, and we'll be leaving links to it on our site, but you have done poems and you speak out about GLBT activities across the country. What's next for you?
You know, advocacy work is very near and dear to my heart. Right now, I'm working with two amazing organizations, the Black AIDS Institute and the National Black Justice Coalition. So that's where I spend a lot of my advocacy work. Working on a couple new scripts. I actually have I'm in pre-production on a film that I'm very excited about college life. So we'll be shooting that film in 2014. It'll be out sometime after that. Besides that, the next thing that's up for me is Mix Fest, which is an LGBT arts and advocacy festival. Premiere was in Atlanta last year, and this year we're moving to Washington, D.C. So I'm very excited about all of those projects.
Well, congratulations to all your success. Happy Coming Out Day, and hopefully you getting on and talking about it will inspire somebody else to live their best life.
Most definitely, anything I can do. And folks can always follow me on Twitter as well at Maurice Jamal.
We'll leave those links up. Again, Maurice Jamal, Hollywood actor, director, writer, and producer, joining us to give a few keys to how you can live your best life. We'll be right back.